everybody. We've got 3 techniques that we're going to teach you today on cooking shrimp. Boiling, roasting, confit. All these are fairly easy. Hardest part is to clean the shrimp. Now I'm going to go over a few things here. We're going to start off with the boil. Once we get there. The boil is essentially, we're going to make a court-bouillon. That's a fancy French term for, a poaching liquid or something like that. We're going to start off with some white wine. Next thing that goes in there is going to be, what do I grab next? Lemon juice. Very simple. You're also going to notice that I'm going to throw in the whole lemon too. So I'm going to juice the lemon and just toss what's left in there. Oh, I also threw in some garlic and some parsley in there. If you look closely, you're going to see stems and all. Now here's my spice mix. Just a bunch of different spices I felt like putting in there. Grains of paradise, coriander, star anise, caraway, and fennel. All these are more of a Mediterranean flavor. I think you'll like it. So you're going to see me, my normal way of doing this would be to put it in my spice blender, or converted coffee grinder, and then pulverizing the snot out of it. I just want to beat this up a little bit just to bring out the natural flavors. So I'm going to go old school on and use this mortar and pestle. It takes a minute. That's the one problem with the mortar and pestle, is it does take a little time to grind things up and to get them where I want them. I should have sped this up. Okay, good. I'm done. Again, you'll see it's not a fine powder. It's just all pretty much just smashed up. Oh, by the way, it smells pretty awesome too. So I'm just going to dump that in there. Oh, yeah, salt and pepper. Might as well throw that in. That's about, a tablespoon, and I've got about 2 quarts of water in there. And I'm going to go light on this pepper because fresh ground pepper is very strong. Like I said, I'm going to strain all the vegetables out from the court-bouillon. And then I'm going to put it back on the stovetop to cook. Bring that back up to a boil and throw in the shrimp. You'll notice the shrimp are already starting to turn pink on me. And, well, that's what we want. Here I'm going to test it out. The color looks right. But be careful, there are red varieties of shrimp out there. Primarily, I want to say from Argentina. So you want to make sure you give them a quick little squeeze like I did there. Now these are ready for eating out of hand, or throw them in the refrigerator and have a shrimp cocktail. Okay, to confit the shrimp. Again, confit, to cook slowly in fat. What technique, what recipe embodies that with shrimp? Shrimp scampi. So that's what I'm going to make. We're going to start off with some butter. I'm going to melt this slowly. And we're going to throw in a few more flavors. Garlic. Gotta have garlic with scampi. That's probably about 5, 10 cloves, 20 cloves, whatever. We're going to throw in about 3 ounces of white wine. A little more fruitiness, a little bit of acidity. And I don't want the liquid from the lemon, so I am going to zest it. And we're going to get the lemon flavor, but not the excess liquid. since it is a confit, and confit is cooking in fat, slowly cooking in fat, I don't need the extra liquid. I've already got a lot of liquid in there already with the wine.
Okay, so I've got the shrimp peeled, deveined, but we're going to season these up. I got a little bit of salt, some pepper, remember the parsley? I like a lot of parsley in this, so it's going to get a good share of it. Also, our butter sauce. I'm gonna let that cool for a little bit because I don't want it to start cooking immediately. You let that cool, you pour the butter sauce over that, you refrigerate it, and that's a stopping point. You can throw it in the refrigerator wrapped up, keep it in there until you're ready to eat it. So then all you have to do is take it out, pop it in the oven, 10-15 minutes later, you've got shrimp scampi. Probably by the time your pasta's done. Like I said, I'm gonna let that cool, and then we're gonna toss this in the oven, and we'll have some scampi coming up. Roasting. Roasting takes a little bit more prep, at least the way I do it. But there's something about the intensified flavors that dry heat does for seafood, for, well, even your steak. Okay, I got the shrimp stuffed with harissa. I'm gonna pop them in the oven. Hey, all right, we're back, finally. So I've got my shrimp 3 different ways. We've got traditional boiled. This is typically going to be served either hot or cold, whichever you want. Cocktail sauce, optional. Delicious, definitely. We've got the confit, or shrimp scampi. Scampi. This, just delicious. Throw this over some pasta. Use the butter sauce itself as the sauce for the pasta. Delicious. Then we have my harissa stuffed shrimp. Spicy harissa, dry heat that intensifies the flavor of the shrimp and of the chilies. Just delicious. So, what's my favorite way of doing this? I'll do that some other time.